vaccination part.
Yeah. You want to do this with your puppy when they're getting the vaccination. I'm not showing any signs of fear. I'm not going, oh God, this is terrible.
He's going to hate it.
Right. I'm going to be like, it's fun. You know, he barely noticed it.
This is good times.
Okay. There we go.
Now remember, both of these vaccines are subcutaneous vaccines.
Right.
They do not go in the muscle.
Right.
They just go underneath the skin.
Yep.
So we're going to kind of move this around a little bit. And
Move it around a little bit, Bubba dog. You are so good, Bubba. You are so good. Boy, good. Yes, very good.
Excellent.
Boy,
Excellent.
good. Isn't it fun?
Excellent.
Yes.
So that's his first line vaccine.
Chicken. Chicken is good, good, good.
So he may be a little,
Smells good.
Brian, you may be a little sleepy, maybe later on this afternoon.
Thank God.
Early tonight, you may welcome that change.
Yeah.
Maybe lingering into tomorrow.
Okay.
If anything more than a little bit of lethargy, you obviously would let me know. Vomiting, diarrhea, facial swelling, anything like that. Very, very highly unlikely.
Right.
But again, we're dealing with a beautiful puppy. He doesn't have a long vaccination history. He's just started to get his vaccinations.
Right.
And sometimes puppies can have adverse reactions to vaccinations. I don't think it's going to be the case here at all, but just food for thought for you and I to keep in mind, okay?
Yeah, any doubts, I'll give you a call.
Absolutely, that would be great. And then let's take one quick look. We will evaluate his back end here before we go ahead and place his microchip, okay? So come here, partner. Let's take a look.
So I noticed, and I let the vet and Brian know that I thought there was a little exudate from Bubba's penis, and that is very common with puppies, usually females, but it can happen with males too. So don't ignore it if you see it. Ask your vet as long as you're going for a checkup anyway. And if you're not, make a quick phone call.
Good boy, Bob. Good. Good.
Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's doing anything.
And this is part of handling at home. Getting your puppy to stand, handling its butt, all right, and other areas. So they're used to it. So when you go to the vet, it's not a wrestling match.
Yeah, this is not, a sexual thing. This is just taking care. It's like taking care of an infant, a human infant. You do what you have to do.
Because when you're 160
I have one testicle. Can you feel the other?
You mean the dog?
Very, very small amount of preputial discharge. This is actually very, very common in young male puppies.
Okay.
I'm not too concerned about this.
Okay.
We're not reporting, accidents in the home at this point. Correct. He's not urinating in the house.
Well, he's a puppy, but he doesn't have a
But-
chance to
but-
urinate
right.
in the house.
I think this is something that we watch. A lot of this will resolve, take care of its own
Okay.
as he matures and his immune system matures with him, obviously.
Right.
He has two palpable testicles, both the right and left are in the scrotal sac here. So both of them have descended, which is wonderful.
Yay!
But we'll keep an eye on this and just watch to see if this preputial discharge becomes more copious. If it becomes really, really heavy, then obviously we'll probably go ahead and we'll have to get a urine sample from him and
Okay.
just evaluate it and see. At this point, at this degree, I'm not that concerned.
It's normal.
This is a very, very normal thing so
Yeah.
far. Okay.
Well, it wouldn't be hard.
It's a good observation. I expect Tony to pick up on it because there's a little bit of preputial exudate coming from here, but I think this is very, very routine.
So basically, it looks like pus.
Yeah, it looks like a yellowish type of mucoid type of discharge.
Right.
A little bit of it is totally acceptable in a puppy this age, but sometimes owners will report, their clients will report lots of it, stringy, dripping from the preputial area or whatever. Sometimes it's actually landing on the inside of the thighs or the legs, and obviously that's a little bit more of a concern.
Right. That's
when it gets to that magnitude. But for right now, I don't really see a lot here to be overly concerned about.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
last but not least, the most enjoyable part is the placement of his microchip, and it's really not that big of an issue. Except that the needle that we use to place the microchip with is rather big.
Right.
But he's a big, stout, wonderful pup. Doesn't mean it won't pinch, but we have plenty of things to distract him with here.
Yeah, we're going to make it fun and continue.
We're going to try and make it as enjoyable as possible, and I think he'll be just fine.